Hey, good morning to those of you on the East Coast and I guess further west. Good afternoon to those in other parts of the world, and good evening to some other parts of the world. My name is Frank Lavinia, and there we go. There it is. Hey, all right. So, so today's coffee talk, and that means two things. One, I have coffee, and two, I have a special guest. So he is not having coffee. So just to be clear, but I figured it's been a while since you've been on the stream, and I would get his opinions on topics of the day. So one of the things that, first off, the pollen is insane here in Maryland. This year is particularly bad. I was actually up pretty late last night with a sinus headache, and oddly enough, when I have this sinus headache or even a migraine, I'm actually become a very prolific writer. I was up pretty late last night working on some plans for the 30th anniversary of Frank's World. And you believe it's been on 30 years? Oh, you can't even. That's like 10 times longer than you've been alive. I think more than that. So my co-host here for this morning's coffee talk is a generate. Did your generation have a name yet? There's millennials, Gen Z. There's Gen Alpha. I don't think you're going to be part of Gen Alpha. You'll probably be like beyond that. So anyway, and what's really interesting is how you can use AI to be a sounding board. And again, if you're up at like 2 in the morning, waiting for the headache medicine to kick in, no one else in the house is up, and well, normally no one in the house is up, right? I know. So I find it really interesting that I can use AI to kind of brainstorm ideas. So let's see. Let's do it live. Let's do a live demo. How about that? All right. So I have the ChatGPT app installed. And if you look here, there's actually a voice button. And check this out. Good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. I want you to help me brainstorm some ideas for the 30th anniversary of my website, franksworld.com. What do you think?
That sounds exciting. For a 30th anniversary, you could do a virtual event, feature a timeline of your site's evolution, or invite guest bloggers. What kind of vibe are you going for?
I'm thinking kind of Gen X, 90s tech nostalgia for the first part.
Nice. You could include a retro website design with 90s graphics, maybe a playlist of popular 90s tracks, and highlight tech milestones from that era. How does that sound?
That sounds fantastic. Can you show me a list of ideas that songs you would play?
Absolutely. How about tracks like Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit, TLC's Waterfalls, and The Prodigy's Firestarter? Maybe some Beastie Boys or Alanis Morissette too.
I like it.
Awesome. That'll definitely set the mood. Any other elements you want to add to keep that nostalgic vibe going?
No, that's it for now. Oh, do you have something to add?
Maybe some old school tech trivia or a section showcasing classic gadgets? But sounds like you're on the right track.
How about old school tech trivia?
Great idea. You could quiz visitors on things like floppy disk sizes, early internet slang, or the evolution of mobile phones. Could be a fun way to engage your audience.
That's great. Write up a list. So you get the idea. So anytime like you have insomnia, whatever it's induced by, it's a really great idea. You wake up in the middle of the night and you have this brilliant idea. Normally, I used to keep a notepad by the side of my bed, but that requires way too much hand-eye coordination for 2 or 3 in the morning. I use the voice notes app on my phone, and it lets me come up with a lot of ideas. And some of those ideas, I mean, one example was I had seen, oh, we have a third guest joining the show. Come here. Come here. Come here. Hello. There you go. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at the camera. There you go. I know. He, in case you're wondering, that is the dog that Dingo, my content, AI powered content pipeline. That's Buddy. That's right. What dog is that? What do dogs say? What do puppies say? No, okay, they sometimes do that, but what do they say? What do dogs say? What does Buddy say? We start with a woo sound. Now? Yeah, interesting. What are your thoughts on using artificial intelligence to augment human creativity? I'm kind of channeling my inner, who's the guy inside the actor studio? What are your thoughts? But anyway, got my coffee. It's Good Friday, so everybody's home. And he's teasing the other dog. Because when the dogs see that when the dogs see the high chair come out, they know it's about to start raining food. But in any case, I just recently did 2 articles that were kind of like these late night rants. I woke up, I guess, I don't know, Sunday night, you know, the pollen and the sinuses and all that tend to. This year is really bad. So I woke up in the middle of the night and did some doom scrolling. And then one of the articles was, I think it was some Tech Radar. And it was basically knocking Windows 11 and all the issues that are related to Windows 11. And it made me mad, but you know what made me even madder? Most of the criticisms were correct. And that inspired me to kind of dictate out with the voice notes this article on, you know, these two articles actually. I split it in 2 parts, and I just released one of them on LinkedIn today. I'll probably cross-post them to franksworld.com soon enough. Yeah. You want a banana? Okay. Just let Daddy finish the stream, and I'll get you a banana. Sound good? Okay, good. So my co-host here is definitely looking to get himself a banana. I probably will live stream later when somebody goes down for a nap. I'm not going to name names. But we'll do kind of hoping to have Candace on, co-host of Impact Quantum Podcast. And we can kind of do a debrief and a break dump on the Quantum Tech USA conference that was earlier this week in DC, and which was a really great conference, by the way, and really enjoyed it. And yeah, all right, not cool. Anyway. I'm going to end this live stream and say thank you to everyone. And I do have a second article, and I will talk more about that later. Obviously, there's a banana that needs to be gotten, and I'm going to sign off for now. So have a good one. Have a good Easter if you celebrate it. And I think the last few days of Passover are happening now too. So with that in mind, I'm going to end the stream.